Hello again, we're looking at another game from the Olympiad in Chennai, India. Nice for Gukesh to play in his hometown. Chennai is his hometown. I think maybe that also might be Anand's hometown, but I'm not sure about that. So let's get some analysis here. He's playing on board 1 for India 2, I think, and he's playing against Fabiano Caruana, of course, the top-rated player from USA. So a very important match to play the highest rated team, USA. And Gukesh is planning to play. We saw he already played and won a game against Sagis. No, it was against Abu Sattarov. He played this line and he played the Sveshnikov, just like Magnus played against Caruana in the World Championship match. And in that World Championship match, Caruana sometimes played the open Sicilian or sometimes bishop b5. Here plays bishop b5. Caruana plays exactly like Magnus did here, but Magnus used to play this instead. So Magnus liked this setup more, maybe e5 here and castling, something like that. But Gukesh does this one, which actually the computer prefers. So we get this line, and here, interestingly, Fabi does e5. Black could have prevented that, I think, by maybe going here. But yeah, white would open with c3 and d4 though, so it didn't really work. So interesting pawn sack here by Fabi, e5, and then not taking back, trying to take it. Maybe trying to take it back slowly, or maybe use this stuff here. So there's probably theory, and he probably knew that the best move here is to give back a pawn right away to try to trade a pawn. Otherwise, I guess white is planning to do like this and blockade that. But now he did like this instead. Like if you would take here, I see. Then correctly is to go here and here. White cannot allow black to take the complete center like that. Has to go like this. And of course now black is just a pawn up for not very much, but white still has some development. And Fabi is he has probably the best openings all of the world. He has like a whole team in St. Louis that is his opening trainers. Like it's like a big team of Grandmasters working for him there. Okay, so Gukesh put the knight here. Yeah, it's hard for black to get out without develop his pieces without losing e5 actually, because this is just way too ugly. Yeah, this is way too ugly. White is winning then. So he has, because if he goes here, then of course he can take here, and now he can also take here. This is fine. At least he can castling next. But yeah, he can't castle now because this is a threat, so he has to move the queen I mean. And f6, Feingold would not like that move. But yeah, Gukesh is better than Feingold, of course. Looked right, just castle here. Okay, let's see what happened. Looked a bit wrong. This looks a little bit better for white. Now I think this one is a little bit weak. Some weird pawn structure here now. Of course black has the bishop pair. Okay, but he actually finds the recommended computer move. This might be... It's always hard to know when they play the perfect moves. Like, is it so that Gukesh is just this good that he can understand that he has to create play here? Because that's really a really unusual idea that it's just not recommended to weaken your own king like that. But the computer says it's correct. So, or is it so that he knows the theory here? Who knows? He's playing the correct move here, both of them. And again, correct, Rook f7. I guess he prefers bishop f8 and maybe rook g7 and some attack there. A little bit of a King's Indian style plan. He is old King's Indian players, he knows those plans. Apparently Fabi could have tried this sack here. Actually looks good for, quite good for white. Free piece for the pawn, and it's a little bit it's not recommended to fianchetto your knight like that, but yeah, still black has some, yes, also has some place. It's not so clear. So Fabi didn't do it, he did something else. So it apparently looks like Gukesh was satisfied with a draw here, but Fabi of course not. Here. But actually the computer starts liking black now. Quite a lot actually. This endgame is not so nice. Lots of weak pawns here for white. So he has to go back. I lost a pawn, and also hard for white to create play because it's like hedgehogs like covered here with the pigs. With the pawns, I mean. Okay. Correct play by Gukesh. Giving up on this play here and taking a file instead. So now Fabi tries to do something. Black is already winning here, of course. But let's see how Gukesh makes this. And also remember that Gukesh is only 16 here and is playing like former world championship player here, Fabiano Caruana. Might be like one of the 3 best players, like maybe top 5 at least for the last 10 years. E5, risky, but it's correct to take here. Fabi decides to sack a piece here, not, yeah, he can't do much else, so best chance probably. And a nice in-between move here. Threatening to trade. If black would do something else, then maybe, yeah, it's definitely the most exact move here to take there. And they still like this King's Indian defense here with the pawn. That's impressive, and it's something that Gukesh does well here. So black is winning. Fabiano tries to trade make something here, and we can see it's already forced mate for black, but let's see what happened. Yeah, and I like this sack quite a lot. He sacked the queen. If it takes, it's this mate, of course. Very nice game by Gukesh, and as we saw last video, India 2 got actually a bronze medal in this after it was Uzbekistan, Armenia, then India 2, India 1 and USA. So they got India 2 with their first board player Gukesh got actually ahead of USA in the tournament. And of course the Olympics that used to happen in 2024, India won of course before USA. Okay, nice game. It looks like we have one more game here before I will call it a day.